at halftime, do I hit like the cut?
What's that?
At halftime, do I hit cut? I mean, I hit cut at halftime, and then at timeout, do I hit?
Don't turn it off. So all you want to do is just switch these two things. So you're gonna hit cut here.
Okay. So just hit cut when it changes. Okay.
Is it working?
His first team first for the Patrick School, number 16 on the line, shooting 2. Shooting for Patrick School is number 33, Jaden.
30.
Placing number 1, 6 on there.
hear you in here.
I'm getting him and Joe Mason in. We're on.
Rated foul playing in number 22, Jaden Murray, his first team. Patrick School, number 33, Jaden Murray at the line, shooting 2.
Makes the first. 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Patrick School, the winning one basket, scored on the play, number 21.
Otherwise, you get the play some pressure on the Celtics. And they break some downwind with the ball. Getting nothing. G-Packs live. They hear the crowd. They can't hear us. No mic, no crowd. There we go. Mic auxiliary. We good?
Yeah, so right, they're picking you up.
Rebound
They're
by Thomas
picking you up
Schwarber.
here, but this isn't working, even though it says it is.
So this is working.
That's what I mean.
So our laptop's working. Ted. I'll go where you are.
Yep.
I'll jump where you're at. That's all right. We're picking it up here. Yeah, we're on live on the computer. Yeah. Nice strip by Darren Williams. 9-8. Ryan down 1. Rocco Moore beat it with the ball in the wing. He drives. Kicks back out to Thomas. Sorber with the big 3. No good. I don't know if that's what we wanted right there, Ted. Great defense by Sorber. Actually, second block of the day. Maybe actually third. 2:49 left. Michael Parrish. Pass goes awry. And number 45, 7'3", Asane and Wyatt. 7'3".
Repeat that one more time, Ted. How tall is that?
I said 7'3".
I saw Mike Foreman raising the ceiling before the game tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Foreman. St. Patrick in their offense. Ryan Everett making his first appearance of the season. And good. Jaden Glover with the 3. Again, pressure.
Jaden Glover was a quick sub. I don't know if everybody caught that. He didn't start, but he got him in here quick.
Thank you for sticking with us during some technical difficulties. We think we got it. Darren Williams with the drive. And the ball, surprisingly, will stay with Archbishop Ryan.
All right.
Morabito to inbounds.
Is that us when you do that?
And a travel call
You guys
Or
sound
foul call.
fantastic.
Do we?
You do.
All right, good.
You do. I'm sorry, this just doesn't work.
All right. We're going to figure it out later.
This
Everything's great.
Jalen Murray, his second foul. They go into the 7-3, turn, shot, back iron. Not a foul, but Ryan will maintain.
Yeah, fix the score.
Michael Parrish with the ball. Parrish, Morabito, Williams, Sorber, and Everett on the court for the Raiders. Down 4 at home. Sorber takes care of his own miss. 12-10. Ryan down 2. Jump step. Nice dish. Up and under and good. Anthony Gilkis. I'm sorry.
Nice.
Day
Nice
Kaiba.
follow in there.
Just under a minute. Ryan Everett with the ball. Williams. They find Sorber. He's going to shoot from 3. That's it to go.
Big guy goes outside and gets a three-pointer.
There's a big guy downtown who shoots like that. Short. Williams with the rebound, and he's going to run. He's going to run. He wants to find Everett. Everett looks to shoot. No. Back to Williams and a foul.
Take it.
Day Kaba with the foul for the Patrick School.
Celtics are very impressive. They're tall, they're long, they're athletic. Feel like they don't drop off when they make changes.
No, not a bit. The lefty, Michael Parrish. Zaire, an experienced senior guard. High expectations for him this season. Nice pressure defense by Celtic. They missed Everett open underneath. No good. At the end of the first quarter. Ryan down 1, 14-13 to the Patrick School. From North Jersey, Central Jersey, Union, New Jersey.
North Jersey. Was told before the game, North Jersey's got a big basketball. Very comparable to the Catholic League.
Did you get a chance to take a look at Joey's schedule, his non-league schedule? Talk a little bit about that as a coach. The mindset of putting together the type of schedule that he did.
8 or 9 non-league games. Very top competitive. I think Saturday they're in Westchester. Sunday they're down in D.C.
They're at DeMatha. I mean, legendary DeMatha. That's the type of schedule this is.
It just shows you what kind of success he's had, that these teams are willing to play us and they're willing to take us on, and then he's willing to also travel there and take them on. He gets the kids ready for probably the most competitive league in the country, in my opinion.
There you go. Well, it's going to be a fun PCL.
Am I a little biased at it?
We're both a little biased. After last year, they had a chance at the title. They had a loop with 30 seconds left to tie Newman Goretti, and it just didn't work out. But it was such an amazing run from a team that
Once again, we were back at a pleasure. It's almost becoming a common thing every year.
Well, the expectations are high. When you have talent like this, the expectations are high. The Patrick School with the ball to open up the second quarter. Great pressure from Thomas to adjust that shot. And they ball to Michael Parrish.
Stayed the same way when we came off. Everett's still out there. Right before it all started.
Down to Sorber underneath, down low. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it. Rocco, no. Michael among the trees. Can't get the rebound. Oh. Patrick School, the Celtics, careless. I would say careless with that ball. Archbishop Ryan will take it. Darren Williams or D-Will. That's what I was told his nickname was, D-Will. You know how I love lefties.
I love it.
He's a kid, he's got D1 offers as well as Thomas. I think this kid's going to...
We watched him grow here.
Yeah, he is. He's going to blow up. Everett Long. Thomas Sorber, challenging, but the ball's going to go to the Celtic. Darius Coleman back in the game for the Patrick School. Ryan with the press. A little earlier than what we used to see from Joe. We got a palm. Great call by the official. Turnover. Celtic. 14-13. The Patrick School leading with 6:45 left in this second quarter. Token pressure. Parrish to Everett. Everett in the corner to Thomas Sorber. Michael to Everett in the corner for his corner three. No good. Darren Williams. In and out. In! Darren Williams with the three.
D-Will with the three.
Fight for the offensive rebound is Patrick. Nice step. Oh, Thomas Sorber. Thomas Sorber. Listen, everybody, if this is your first time tuning in, get a good look at number 35 and stick with us for the rest of this year and next year. He is a special talent, and he is showing you why. Ryan up 2, 16-14, 6 minutes left. Darren Williams with the ball. Williams tries to penetrate, denied. Kicks back out to Rocco. Rocco pumps, Rocco gets stripped. Christian Dorm just checking in the game for Archbishop Ryan.
Dorm along with Rocco, another transfer.
Yeah, 6'5",
player.
6'5" junior. Good hustle foul there. We'll take it. Patrick School. Two-man game. Nope. Nice defense by Michael Parrish. Good closeout by Rocco. Big rebound. Can Thomas save it? And he does. Great play, Thomas Sorber. Great IQ there. .5:30 left in the second quarter, 16-14. Archbishop Ryan up 2. Double team. Parrish breaks a double team. They tried to swing to Christian. Ball deflected, or not deflected. I think we have some confusion. We have an official. There's a timeout on the floor. Official timeout. It looks like it should be Archbishop Ryan's ball under the basket when we come back. It looked like there was a little bit of confusion between the officials. So in the conversation that I had with some of the kids yesterday, you talk about what they lost, what graduated. It's always, they graduated one of the best defensive players in Joe Zaglinski's program, James Steed, who's now at Quinnick. They lost a sharpshooter in Boyd, yep. Luke Boyd, who's at Westchester. David Wise also, who was one of the Bulldogs.
He's around here tonight.
I didn't get a chance to see David. And that's funny. I asked the players what, they knew the answer right away. Ryan Everett wants to shoot and take the place. Rocco Morabito is going to hit mid-range jumpers and work from the outside. And they're all going to have dog mentality. And that's what these kids talked about. They seemed really, really focused. Dog mentality seemed to be their theme. Christian dips, kicks. Michael Parrish for 3. In and out, no good. And a big outlet. Wow. Number 21. Akina Alozi. Freshman. with the slam. 16 all. 4:55 left. Michael Parrish. Foul. Michael does a real good job. I love when Michael drives and he protects the ball, but he took a beating on that one. He took it for the team there.
I don't know what the kid's thinking. He definitely got a lot of Michael Parrish there. Easy call for the official. I'm still in shock. He told me 21's a freshman. I'm looking at him. Kid's been eating right, doing everything he needs to do.
It's funny. I tried to do a little research about this school, the Patrick School. They've been around since 2012. They come from St. Patrick's School, I believe, which is closed down, which is a famous basketball school, and they kept their history. And they've gone to a model which is interesting. It's a basketball. It's part of the curriculum. It's kind of a holistic approach to education, which was interesting. It sounds like more of a European model. It's not what we're doing here in the Catholic League. It's completely different. And I love the fact that Joey Wetton has put these guys in their schedule.
Almost a replica of the YSC Academy type thing?
It seems like, but they're accredited with New Jersey State Athletic Association, and their middle state's accredited. So everything is legitimate. It's just that they have a different approach. And Thomas Silver with a rebound and an outlet to Michael Parrish.
Good decision. Bob it out. I like that.
Archbishop Ryan up one.
On the offense, see if we can get a good look here.
Nice defense by Fayola Fawaz. Everett checks back in for Coleman. Really hope to love to see Ryan get on track and hit a couple threes tonight.
First game, the tactics of the coach can be tough because you want to see your kids play, but you're also trying to get a result.
Great play by Williams, yes, you're right.
I don't know if he wants to get into a running game on his first night. Too much.
Jaden Glover, air ball. Fawaz, kicks, short. Great hustle by Celtic to get the floorboard. Another miss. D. Will with the rebound to Michael. Thomas Silver, he's going to shoot it. No good. Had an open look.
It's an open look. Fast.
Talk about that. It's interesting as a coach. You have non-league games. They're not league games, but you're trying to win, but also look at things.
Mm-hmm. Trying to see kids in different spots. They're also trying to test them, see what they got.
Everett with some good defense there. Nice rebound by Sorber.
I think Ryan, some of the keys are they got to limit the offensive rebounds of the Celtics tonight. One look, two looks. You don't want to give them free.
Parrish with pressure on him. Williams. He stepped and shoots and scores. Three.
I like that.
D. Will. Celtic fires way off. 2:50 left in this first half in the second quarter. Ryan up 4 with the ball. Good pressure by Darius Coleman. Williams, he's feeling it. No good. Rebound by Fawaz. Kicks out to Alozi. Freshman, doesn't look like one. Steps, drives, scores. That's a lot for Ryan Everett to handle.
You never want to have your back to the ball. It's a tough spot for him to be in. Kid made a nice drive.
Just at the 2-minute mark. Everett. Just a bit long.
Getting in trouble over here, Ted.
You leave our camera person alone. Glover, no. Williams with another rebound. He's looking to push. He finds Michael Parrish. Parrish drives. No good, but draws the foul. Looks like he got a little bit of a ding there, like the Christian Pulisic.
little nudge.
Little shot.
I'm looking at St. Patrick's. Well, not St. Patrick's.
The
Patrick's.
Patrick,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Patrick School. 11 deep so far. If not, maybe 12, if I'm not mistaken. Running them in, running the numbers, trying to keep the tempo as high as possible. Could be a potential problem for Ryan.
Well, you would think Ryan's not going to run 11 out there. So you're going to, the obvious is you're going to have some fresh legs. I'm curious to see how Joe handles that. This is what we're talking about. How do you coach? Do you just coach? You want to see your kids play? You want to run some stuff and get a win? How do you judge? So we'll see what he does in the second half here.
And just from my ego, I'd want to win. I'm trying to win once the game starts.
I'm with you.
Right?
Nice play by Michael Parrish.
So every decision I'm making, I'm trying to win.
Thomas Sorbo. His fourth block. Showtime. D-Will style. Line up 5. And that all starts with the big man and the flush by D-Will.
What are we capable of?
Oh, what a move. And a block by Darren Williams. Great recovery.
Let's get a good look now. Come on.
Let's see what they do with this possession. We got 1:05 left. Michael Parrish with the ball to Rocco Morbido. Morbido looks to drive. He looks to spin. Starts out. Ryan's going to start over. .45 seconds left in the half. Again.
Looks like Zig wants to take the lead to halftime.
Sure he does. Oh, great first step. Up and under. No good by D-Well. Out rushes the Celtic. Corner 3. And that's good. And just what you said, Ryan. It's a big swing, 23-21. 15, just coming up on 15 seconds left. Michael Parrish with the ball, directing traffic. Pressure by KJ Satterfield. And we have deflection. Good communication by the officials. Archbishop Ryan keeps the ball. 5.5 seconds left. Again, while we have this break, I want to thank Mr. Ryan Simmons, Director of Admissions, for helping us out and getting this all set up. It's a lot of work. If anybody has any questions, any 7th or 8th grade families, if you happen to be listening, make sure you reach out to Mr. Simmons. All his information is on the Archbishop Ryan website. Great guy, funny guy, he was one of my son's favorite teachers in his media class senior year. He's the guy you want senior year, Mr. Simmons. 5 seconds left. Let's see what Ryan does. They get jammed up in the corner there. Not well designed last 5 seconds, but all in all, I'm going to say a great first half.
Great first half, good first half.
23-21. Ryan, we're going to stay for a little bit. We're going to catch everybody up on some stuff. We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
First thing we got to talk about is the new look at the gymnasium.
Fantastic. Just seeing it. New bleachers. Put a new storage center behind it. I love the black wall. Very intimidating.
So here's what they did. They if you haven't been to school in the last few months, complete new bleachers have been redone. When the gym is empty, you can see the AR logo on the side that is, again, closest to the soccer field. The bleachers that you see from this camera angle are all in red, but you see the scorers table and the logo chairs, which is fantastic. If you also to the left in the south basket, they took away those stands and built a storage facility, and the stands behind the north net are still the old stands. So the gym looks fantastic. The other thing that the school has done is they've decided to kind of spruce up the walls a little bit. As you can see in the camera angle, each of the institutions in the Archdiocese, you see their brand or logo
Ted, you're being modest. It's beautiful sign work. It's a good look.
Sign work was done by
complimentary of Spike's trophies.
So actually, Coach Zaglinski had a vision to kind of. It's funny because when we went to the Chester game back COVID year, we went to the COVID game 2 years ago, and we saw the banners they had at Chester, and we knew we had to start to take care of doing things at the gym. So in the back of the north net, you'll see retired numbers, and then the championship banners. Championship banners of all the championships of the schools. Thanks, Rye. It's funny, Rye. We printed them all up, and one has to get updated already. How about that?
Work to do with Spike's trophies.
We still have some more work to do. But great changes in the gym. We also want to thank, of course, we always want to thank Mr. McFadden, the wonderful principal, longtime principal here at Archbishop Ryan, and Joe Sanginetti, president, who has come in and done a lot of great work. As I sit here and Mr. Simmons, who's off camera and off mic, nodding his head in approval, with some of the great things that were happening here at Archbishop Ryan. And we'll be sure to have Mr. Sanginetti on as a halftime guest. So a lot of really, really, really cool things happening at school. And this gym upgrade was one of them.
Gym looks great.
I'm not sure about all the financing. I know there's been some sponsors. I know Football Club did some really good stuff with Mr. Murphy and a lot of different alumni organizations have helped out. I apologize.
New locker room projects.
New locker room projects, amazing.
Boys got new locker rooms over the summer. Girls just got delivered yesterday. I saw the boys bringing them in, the volunteers and all the kids helping out, setting up the girls' locker rooms. Brand new sit-in lockers, quality stuff. The athletic side's really jumped up a little bit on that side.
Now, we were talking about expectations, and I wanted to get your opinion as a coach. When I always think of Friday Night Lights, that scene when he puts the old seniors in the drawer and he brings out the new players. How do you start as a coach? How do you start to get the mindset, especially when you're talking about championships? We're not talking about anything else anymore. We're talking about championships.
It's a new look. Again, it's exciting. The first minute and a half, it felt like it was 4 or 5 minutes of play, but it was still 5 minutes left on the clock. I think the excitement of the kids, and then penciling that in and seeing it finally start. Now you take a deep breath. So you're Coach Sig, you're back in the locker room now. You hold a 2-point lead. You saw a little bit what they had to offer. You saw a little bit what we could do. I think the sky's still the limit. It's a long way to go. It's a long season. It's a marathon, not a sprint, Ted. And it's where you're at in the end, not where you're at in the beginning. So I think part of this is growing and developing together, and then seeing how these kids interact, and then getting a routine or how he's going to handle things, or whether what he's looking at defensively or offensively. He's trying to figure some things out. And he's testing his kids, so he wants to see that. So it's a great first home opener.
Looks the PCL opener is going to be in January 3rd. They open up with an improved Father Judge squad, and then the schedule rolls from there. It's funny, last year the similarities between your soccer team and how they went to the finals this year, and what basketball team last year. I mean, everybody forgets, basketball team finished middle of the conference. They were a 6th seed going into the PCL last year. And it's funny, when I was talking to the kids, I asked them about that. And they said the same thing that you said to our soccer players, which was Coach Zaglinski kept telling them to be players. And that they are if not they're the best team, they are one of the best teams in this league, no matter what the record shows. And then they went on that amazing run.
I mean, Ted, you've been around me a few years now. Full transparency, I think Zig and I have a little bit of a common message we get it to our kids there. When we sit in the locker room, we have those talks on the highs and the lows, the wins and the losses, of how we handle the next step. And we keep pushing forward. As the hurdles come at you, how we handle them, how we jumped over them, and then we address what would happen, and we try and fix it and keep going to the final whistle. And that's the key. You can get your kids to believe, which he has been able to do over the last couple of years. Again, I truly believe that this is, I'm hearing it. The words are out there. Catholic League final. Can we do it?
Well, it's funny because I said to the kids when I had talked to the captains, I had talked to the 3 captains, and the first thing I said to them, I had my Ryan Soccer my Ryan soccer shirt on. I said, "Are you going to join us with the round practice here?" And their eyes got as wide as saucers. And Thomas Sorber belly laughed, and he said, "Yeah, coach, that's what we want." And they went on and they spoke about that passion about wanting to bring that title to the school and for their group. And they're an experienced group.
Very experienced group. You can talk to them like they're men.
Yeah.
And that's one of the messages. They've been around a long time. They have a lot of experience, and they've been through a lot.
So if you're following us for the first time and following this team for the first time, Coach, I wanted to tell you, you look at the makeup of this roster. It's all juniors. Which I always use the term, but they're young old players. There's young old players. We have Michael Parrish is your senior. Everybody else juniors. That are
and they have that much experience as juniors. I think the 2 transfers they're gonna come along, and we're gonna bring them along on a quick learning curve.
okay.
But
Right.
the juniors, this junior-led group, has been around district finals, state finals, Catholic League finals, been in Nebraska, went through a COVID year. They have a lot of experience, for being still juniors, and they have another year back. And I know the league's competitive. I know New McGrady's got a lot back. I know Roman's been through, and I know Judge has made some changes, lots improved. It's going to be fun. I think we're just getting into it, Ted. You and I are going to grow as we're going along this, and they're going to grow with us too.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Joey's been to the set. Joey's been to 5 out of 7 PCL Final Fours. That's crazy. I mean, what he's built here on Academy Road with different types of resources than some of the other schools have has been nothing short of spectacular and successful.
He's done an amazing job as a player here, and then when he went on his flanker and then to come in as a coach and what he's done, and now as our AD and a coach, acting well, he's a leader of the school, and he's doing a great job leading by example and making his kids winners and wanting to compete year after year.
So yes, we just want to make sure that we emphasize to everybody that those expectations are really high. Again, you want to be focusing on Thomas Sorber, as he's probably the one of the most prized recruits in the area. He has offers from literally almost everybody. It's easier to say who hasn't given him an offer than to has given him an offer. We're talking about ACC teams, Big Ten teams, all across the board.
A10, ACC.
Darren Williams also. I was talking to Joey earlier. He's Florida Gulf Coast, Drexel. Very, very interested. And in the basketball world, if you're kind of new to it, these things will start to change and develop as the season goes on, and those players are just juniors.
What do you think, Ted? Looking at the second half, what do you think some of the adjustments? What do you think's going to happen?
I thought it was interesting that Joey went to a pressure early. We always watch him, and that seems like a third quarter move for him. I like to see him continue to keep pressure because I'd like to see this team throw the ball around a little bit. I think they may get a little careless with the ball, but I think your observation is right. You need to do a pretty good job of keeping Patrick School off the offensive board. They were a little run there at the end of the first quarter, beginning of the second quarter. They were pretty successful, but I think the question is, can the Patrick School stop Thomas Sorber and Darren Williams? I think that's the bigger question because I don't know if they can.
I would think that he's going to tighten up a little bit for Patrick School. I would see them maybe extending their defense a little bit, and we'll see how Ryan handles that if Parrish can keep the ball and still get ourselves good looks and run the offense.
Just giving you a little bit of information about the remaining schedule for the rest of the week. 12-10, Ryan is going to be playing Malvern Prep at Westchester University at the PCL Interact Showcase. And then, as if that isn't enough, Malvern Prep is the Interact champ. They're going to head down to DeMatha, the legendary DeMatha High School, on the 11th and play DeMatha, which I got to tell Mrs. Coach Ted that I may be making a trip down there. So I might not be home for the weekend. I might be headed out to watch that game, and hopefully we maybe even have a chance to do that game.
I think Mrs. Coach Ted will be looking forward to the free time with the dog.
23-21. Beginning of the second half and third quarter. Archbishop Ryan with the basketball. Thank you for staying with us. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Darren Williams, the left, he goes down into Sorber. Looks like Ryan's going as they started. Paris, Sorber, Williams, Morabito. He just set a screen. Williams pumps. And Murray. On the outlet, Morabito takes a foul. Again, 23-21.
His first, team first. Shooting two.
Brandon Lee on the line for the Patrick School.
Looks like the Patrick School mixed up their lineup a little bit.
Yep.
From the starters to how they went to start the third quarter.
Jaden Glover starting the third quarter. He came off the bench in the first half. I'll tell you what, this Ikena Alozie, that freshman,
It's good.
6'4" freshman, 21. The level of players that have come out of the Patrick School and where they came from, St. Patrick's School. I got a list. I got a list of names I want to read you. At the next stop, I'm gonna read you some names. Celtic retained possession of the ball. Morabito.
Good ball movement by them.
Foul on the floor. Morabito with the foul, his second foul.
It's a quick two for him.
Yeah.
Okay, did you get a chance to see T-Pack for the game?
I saw the great T-Pax, Tyler Paxton. Another block by Sorber. I think that's 5.
It's gonna hit you.
I think that's 5. Patrick School calls timeout. Thomas Sorber. Unbelievable. Yes, I did see the great T-Pack. It's funny, I thought of it today. I was doing some research for him last year, and I forgot that he is on the stat sheet with his legendary performance against, I think it was Conwell Egan.
Put him on senior night.
Points from the field, points from the line.
There you go.
The great T-Pack, who does social media for Archbishop Ryan. He's in his first year at Temple University. He told me he's in the Klein School doing a lot of stuff with film and TV. And he said he's absolutely loving it, living on campus and living a dream. And he's a real super kid and great representative of Archbishop Ryan. (23-22), 7 minutes, just a little over 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Archbishop Ryan defending. And can't move. Raiders get possession on another turnover.
Patrick School's coach is not happy with that silliness. It'd be frustrating as a coach when you see the basics not carried out.
Morabito brings up the ball. Pressure on Paris, drives to Mary. I think they might like to see Mary take that right to the hoop. Williams with another steal and a great dish. Mary in the lane.
I'd like to see Mary get involved a little bit more. Doesn't really engage himself into the game too much.
Sorber pumps. Sorber keeps the ball low. Up, under, good! Thomas Sorber. We'll try to get a true stat line on Thomas.
Patrick School, number 2, Anthony Jones. Place number 33, Jamie Glover. Thomas Silver out behind the middle, shooting one.
I asked Thomas that when I was talking to him about playing in front of 8,000 people, and he laughed. He said he was nervous at first, but once the jitters, after the first few seconds of the semi, he adapted to it pretty well. And in my head, I wanted to say, because you're going to be playing in front of double that soon. Oh, yeah, double that. He's got that kind of talent. Foul again, so we'll take the line. 25-22. Archbishop Ryan up 3 with 6:38 left in the third quarter. Sorber short on the free throw. Wild shot, out of control. The freshman. Corner 3. Long back iron. Oh, Michael Paris. Not a backcourt. Great pressure, Michael.
Oh, I like it.
Very careless with the ball. Rocco Morabito to the hole and good. Morabito puts Ryan up 5, a chance to make it 6 with the old-fashioned 3.
Paris is hard work. Calls a little bit of carelessness with the ball.
I'll tell you what,
Rocco showing what he's made of.
I don't know. I'm very surprised about a school with a pedigree like this to be this careless with the basketball.
First game?
Yeah, it could be.
First game.
Also, good pressure by up. Oh, starting to get a little tippy now. Another turnover. Darren Williams up. Oh my! Oh my!
What a block by the freshman.
So freshman Ikena Alozi establishes his presence with authority. Devo's going to come out, and they're going to take a look at him real quick. The crowd's got a buzz on that. Right, keep a look on Devo, see how he looks like he got
about to say, Ted, sometimes all that subbing and all that in and out, it causes a rift in your flow, and that could be affecting Patrick School right now. They're trying to figure out where their rotation is, and it can cause a lot of issues with the ball and the turnovers.
Oh, Thomas Sorber! Stolen. Murray out to Paris. He's going to take it himself. Up and under, good! Zaza! Michael Paris. 30-22. Archbishop Ryan up 8.
Patrick School with just 1 point this quarter.
Timeout. Patrick School.
You hold 8.
I'll tell you what. There's a lot of talent on this floor tonight, man. That block was impressive. And you combine that with Williams.
Darren was holding his wrist as he was going off.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's nothing serious.
So this is the kind of thing that happens in a non-league game, and it's, you're playing for February, and we're here early December, and you can't turn down the intensity.
Nah, look at Ted Bloom over there and the Spirit crew, man. They got it rocking tonight.
Mr. Bloom has the pep band out tonight. It's a big night. And all the stars are out. You know who I see first thing coming in the building? The talented, the lovely Phil Consalvo. Ripping down Chick-fil-A sandwiches like they were going out of style. And then turning and asked me with the pickle on his lip, do I need any help?
The great Phil Consalvo.
Welcome back to the season.
What is he over and under on chicken sandwiches this year?
3.5 per game. I think he averages 3.5 per game. I think the better number is how many does he pay for it? Inbound, the Celtic inbounding the ball. Ryan up 8 with pressure.
His third.
Is that his third? Who are they going to give it to? Nods of approval from the fans in front of the broadcast booth. Phil's one of my favorite people, and he's a great supporter of of Archbishop Ryan and program.
He's a legendary alumni, supporter.
Oh, this kid can play.
21 can play.
Cuts the lead.
I keep looking at the sheet. You sure he's a freshman?
That's what it tells me.
It tells you?
Ryan up 5 with 5 left. Everett to Sorber in the corner. Michael to Everett. Everett just looks, pumps it out. Thomas Sorber. Yeah, out of control. Foul on Thomas. That's Thomas's second foul. And you can see the intensity of the game start to pick up. Coaches now starting to stand up, right?
Okay, what's the score?
Ryan's holds 5, 30-25. 4:58 left in the third. Aquino Lozzi with the ball in his hands, and I wouldn't give it to anybody else. Michael Parrish drawing that assignment. Lozzi down low. Foul. Fortunately, they gave the foul to Everett. Darius Coleman on the line for the Patrick School. Free throws have been a problem for the Patrick School tonight.
Both teams have struggled a little bit, leaving some points on the table there.
Misses both. Great opportunity for Archbishop Ryan
Coach a little upset.
to get this back.
Defense
Yeah.
there.
Michael Parrish among the trees, no. Big rebound. Zeke Zongo. Ooh, no. Zongo's a 6'7" senior. He is long. Look at the length on him.
20, number 1.
Number 1, Zeke Zongo. Seck, S-E-C-K, my apologies. Zongo.
Ted, what do you think? How do you think this team would fare in the PCL?
I think you're looking at it. I think this is it. You know, you're looking at Ryan. You're looking at they'd be in the mix. I think they give a real challenge to some of the other mid-level teams, LaSalle's, Devon's, really solid basketball teams, but they don't have the athletic ability. Ryan can match them, maybe not as deep, but match them 1 through 7, 1 through 6. Foul on the Patrick School. Jaden Glover going to check back in. So Patrick School going a little bit of a smaller lineup.
He's been rotating that a little bit. Takes 33, brings him in. He takes out number 20.
Parrish Sorber triple team. Ryan Everett from way downtown. Oh, way to go, Ryan. His first 3 of the season. Big 3. Another steal. Murray. He finds Everett again. Everett cuts. Dishes. Nice play by Parrish and a timeout. Parrish. Ooh, looks like he turned his ankle. Oh no. Looks like Michael Parrish landed awkwardly. Had the presence of mind to call timeout to maintain possession. But he is in a bit of discomfort right now.
Came down a little funny.
And so we hope it's just a temporary injury.
Officially getting rained on, Ted.
Rain is coming in. We haven't had the volunteer roofer come in and fix some of the leaks, but that's on the way. I know we got plumbing taken care of. There's a guy in front of me who takes care of all the plumbing. He's shaking his head no. He's shaking his head no. Just a little inside humor here. 33-27, 3:47 left.
Banners look great, but we need some bubble gum on the roof above us.
It's not my equipment. You know, we're sitting in front of the great Frank Monaco, who also was a legend here back in his parted feathered hair days in the 80s with Ryan Ice Hockey. His son Frankie's one of our players, and his son Frankie's a dual sport player, probably one of the best center backs in the Catholic League. Wait. He's one of the best. Frankie Monaco's one of the best center backs in the Catholic League, and he's also on our varsity squad. A great kid. Having some fun.
Hearing the word parted feathered hair was not something I thought.
I've got pictures. Darren Williams. Darren Williams stops, falls in the lane. No foul called, and outrun the Celtic underneath and one. And just like that, with 3:32 left, Brandon Lee with the bucket.
Ryan holds 4, 33-29.
Looking to see.
About 3:32 left. We're having clock issues, scoreboard issues. We're trying to keep up with everything here. We'll be better as the season's going on.
Michael Parrish walking gingerly behind the bleachers with the training staff. Christian Joram, our 6'5" junior, checks in. Rocco Morabito, Ryan Everett, Thomas Sorber, Darren Williams, Christian Joram on the court for Archbishop Ryan. Look at the ball into Sorber. He looks to shoot and scores. Soft touch for the big man.
Ryan holds 5.
35-30.
3:09 left in the third. You doing good?
We're doing real good. Down the play. Team 8 foul does not make Coach Zaglinski very happy. 35-30, fourth quarter setting up to be a barn burner. We'll see the intensity in the fourth quarter. I think it's going to pick up. He makes the first. (35-32), 2:50 left in this third quarter. Williams, screen set by Sorber, blocked. Foul by Williams. It'll be his third. Ryan was down one after the first quarter, 14-13. Took a 23-21 lead into halftime. Right now we're 35-32 with 2 minutes 34 seconds left. We appreciate fans checking in. The great Joe Mason from the Northeast Times, listening to our broadcast.
Joe's been great for kids in Northeast Philly for a long time. Does a great job covering all the sports from multiple schools, all the schools in the Northeast. Does a great job here at the year.
Private, public schools. Joe does a great job. He's a great advocate for these kids. He finds really, really good stories. So please check out Joe Mason. You can go on Northeast Times website. You can check him out, northeasttimes.com. Joe does a great job.
Patrick School climbed back into this.
Yes.
It's a little bit rough. Fouls are a little higher than we want it right now.
The game got a little sloppy. Rocco Morabito with a big-time three. No good.
Doesn't look like Coach Zig was happy with that.
Shot selection.
A little confused.
Little long. Great defense by Darren Williams.
Patrick School takes the lead. Give credit to them. They bear down. They look like they're coming together as a team as the game's going on, too.
Everett down to Sorber. Sorber backs down. Finds a cutting Williams, who kicks back out to Everett. Everett, skip pass. Durham, in his face, no. Corner three doesn't go. Ryan down one. Ryan down three. Doesn't look like Coach Joe's going to take a timeout. Let him play out here.
Little small things. He takes that shot, doesn't follow it up. Maybe gets a rebound, maybe we get a second look. Fundamentals still to me seem to be the basics. Follow up the shots, get up, get the rebounds, box out. Go back to the basics. Don't turn the ball over.
Just like that. And there you go.
Sloppy.
And now all of a sudden, reckless in the lane.
Parrish looks like he's okay.
Good to see Michael Parrish back in the game. Got Michael Parrish, Ryan Everett, D-Will, Rocco Morabito, and the big man Thomas Sorber on the floor for the Raiders in this last minute of the third quarter, where the Raiders held the lead for most of the quarter. A few careless possessions. And Thomas Sorber,
Big guy,
brings him back.
big time shot, tie the game.
To tie the game with a three, and another block. That has to be his sixth, unofficial. Williams with the
We're not
ball.
underestimating. It might be seven, Ted.
Looks like they're going to pull the ball out. 20 seconds left. Ball out of bounds. Ball will stay with Archbishop Ryan. Ryan puts
20.9 left.
Ryan puts Darren Williams on the ball, inbounds. They go right into Sorber. Looks to cut. Sorber. Hand off to Williams, who shoots. No good. 12.9 seconds, tie ball game.
All knotted up, Ted.
Jaden Glover back in the game for the Patrick School. Akina Alozi, number 21, the freshman, has been superb. Has been quiet the last few minutes. Let's see if they go to him. Let's see if they go to him for the final look here. KJ Satterfield, the 6'5" senior guard.
This is where the legs can become a problem. You're approaching the fourth quarter, Ted. Game one. Where's your fitness at?
Exactly.
Both teams, where are you at mentally?
Ryan Everett checks back in. 3-point specialist. See if he can get hot. 7.6 seconds left in the third quarter. The Patrick School up 2. Michael Parrish with the ball. 3 seconds. Into Sorber. Slow developing play. Sorber's going to shoot it. No good.
Patrick School holds 2.
So I promise you to read a list of names of distinguished alumni basketball players from the Patrick School and their legacy. I'll start off with the big one. There's a guy, he plays in Brooklyn. He doesn't like needles. Who is it? Kyrie Irving.
Not really my style of games. I'm not really a guessing game. Tag. Give me the facts. Come on. Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving.
All right, well, we got Frank Monaco, so go next.
Sammy Dallenberg. How about that? Corey Fisher. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Al Harrington. Of course, Shaheen Holloway, who was the head coach of the Seton Hall Pirates for that big run year two back. Mike Nardi was also a Villanova player. So this school has a factory for basketball. Like I talked about at the beginning, you know, this is the kids that are going to this school. They're going for this more whole approach about being basketball players. But this guy's putting kids at Duke. He's putting kids all over the place. So he's giving them a chance for secondary education. He's giving them a chance.
Quality education, and they're also training and living. I mean, as I said earlier, like the YSC, that's what it sounds like. And again, you did more research than me on them. When you're waking up and you're training and you're eating right, and all day is about basketball and studies and doing the right thing and becoming a young man. The way these kids have handled themselves tonight, I'm impressed. Their bench, I'm impressed. And I'm also, I mean, again, Ryan is going toe-to-toe with a top team in the country.
Ryan just went down 4. 42-38. Rocco Morabito with the ball. He dishes to Everett over to Paris. Paris trying to find Sorber, and he does. Thomas turns and backs down. He's double teamed. He's triple teamed. He's quadruple teamed to lose the ball. Out on the flush. Oh! Great defense by Rocco. Good defense again by Williams.
So any commits where these guys are going?
I didn't get any reports. We didn't get a chance to meet with anybody before the game. 7-11 left. Ryan holding a 4-point deficit, 42-38 in favor of the Patrick School.
Just watching Ryan now, I'm impressed with obviously Tommy Sorber. You're impressed with D. Will. I also like the compliments of Paris, Rocco, Everett. I mean, a lot of these kids are playing a lot of energy in there. I like that.
Yes.
The way this season's going to go, it's looking good.
Dog mentality, and that's what they talked about. I think they'd like. I think if they're not, they'd like to have the last probably 5-6 minutes of this game back. St. Patrick with the ball. Ooh, offensive foul. .6:35 left.
What's number 20's name, Ted?
Rafaela Fawaz. Williams. The handoff from Sorber, no. Thomas boxed out. Patrick School slowing the ball down. And a palm call on the freshman. The freshman Alozi gets called for the palm. Archbishop Ryan needs to take advantage of this turnover, this possession. 6 minutes left.
15 minutes to that point, Ted.
Thomas Sorber. He spins, steps, fouled. Triple teamed Thomas Sorber. And Thomas will earn those free throws that goes to the line. Thomas Sorber, the junior, was first team All-State 5A classification last year as a sophomore, deservedly so. Obviously, first team All-Catholic. And he makes the first of 2. Darren Williams and Luke Boyd were third-team All-State. And second-team All-Catholic players. Thomas misses the second. Ryan down 3, 42-39 with 5:48 left in this ball game.
You're down 3, Club. Read your roster. There we go.
Travel.
The turnovers, let's take advantage now.
Another turnover for the Patrick School.
You notice that it's gotten a little bit tighter,
A little bit.
a little more careful each possession. Both ways. I think as the clock.
I thought the game would be a little bit more open in this fourth quarter, but you're right. It got a little choppy at the end of the third quarter, and that's kind of maintained.
Both teams are trying to get themselves in a winning record to start the season.
Yeah. Michael Parrish has handled pressure all night long very well. They go deep inside. Sorber can't make it. Fights for his own rebound. They're calling a jump ball. Ryan with the possession arrow in their favor. Need to come away with some points here.
5:12 left.
On the floor, Everett, Morabito, Sorber, Harris, Williams for Archbishop Ryan. Everett kicks out. Everett shoots. Everett! Big three! Ryan Everett! Tie ball game. That's his second consecutive.
Everett off the bench tonight with 2 big threes. Just hanging in there, right?
Listen, an offensive foul. Michael Parrish draws it. We used to say that last year about Luke Ford. Shoot and shoot. Ryan had a tough first quarter. But guess what? I'll rather back with him. Keep shooting, young man.
I think that's important for him to do all season long.
Yeah.
Be consistent, find his shots, and find his points each night in doing it.
Ryan's a confident kid. Ryan's a real confident kid. I talked to him. I said I had a chance to talk to him. I said, Ryan, what are you expecting? What are you expecting of him? In this upcoming season? He goes, more minutes. And we've all of us laughed. But that's a kid that wants the ball. You gotta like that mentality. That's the
honest,
yeah,
pure response from a student athlete.
I want the ball.
He wants more minutes.
He wants more minutes. So that's Ryan, and we laugh because Ryan was with us for the soccer program for a couple years, and make a full commitment. I think he saw that he had a really good opportunity. He wanted to work on his basketball game, and we missed him. We missed him on the pitch, but I'm really glad for Ryan to see him out there making some threes. So, and if he can fill those Luke Boyd shoes, wow,
Huge, big shoes to fill. Again, we talked. He's a junior, right?
Yep.
Not along with the rest of this class, just junior class. I'd like to see if we can get D-Will get some points here. Sorber. I think the guys need to show up now.
He's going to shoot. He's going to shoot. Oh, Ryan was feeling it, just missed.
Now.
He's a good look.
He's got a high arc on his shot.
Yes, he does. Sorber with the steal.
Big boy defense here. Some pressure on them. Let's get a fair.
Oh. Michael Parrish, like I said, has handled pressure all night, and it's been in his face. Gave Ryan just unfortunate mishandle the ball. Yeah, he was feeling it. Looked like he was trying to get a little too quick. Keep shooting, young man. Game is still tied. 4 minutes left, fourth quarter. The freshman, great defense, Michael Parrish. Freshman comes up short of Lozzi. Michael Parrish with his left. Michael Parrish in the lane. Michael Parrish draws the foul and falls into the stands. Michael does such a great job protecting the basketball. Through that foul. (42-42), 3:53 left in this fourth quarter. Michael Parrish at the line. Gives Raiders the lead. Should be a great last 4 minutes. Thank you for spending some time with us on this Tuesday evening. Early evening till season opener, Archbishop Ryan, the Patrick School.
Hit the free throws is big.
Michael Parrish hits 2 big free throws, put Ryan up 2. Coach Joey makes the defensive substitution, takes out Ryan Everett and puts in Murray for some defense. Lively crowd tonight. Lost his shoe, the freshman. He loses his shoe. Offensive rebound. Sek Zongo getting active on that possession. And he drew Thomas Sorber's third foul.
I don't know if the people watching at home are getting a full look on how athletic this game is.
It's crazy. It's an honor to sit up here and watch some of this stuff, man. It's really, really cool. Got to make sure to check out Archbishop Ryan's schedule. You can find them online on their Facebook page, on the YouTube page. Make sure you come out and see the new gym. You get a chance to see this team play. You are going to be very, very impressed. 44-42. Coach Sabinski, 3:21. Coach Sig gets a timeout.
We hold 2, Ted. 3.5. What do you think's going on over there?
I mean, you're the coach. What do you think's going on over there?
He's doing a little man assessment, check-in, see where we're at. He wants to get a good offensive run right now. I think he's bringing Everett back in to get a good look, put all the shooters out in the field, in the court. That's right, I'm still in soccer mode.
Which that's okay. That's what happens when you play late in the season and win the first championship since 2003.
That's for the
just in case anybody was wondering.
Plug of the championship. I keep looking at the banner. I can't wait to see 2022 up there, Ted.
It's like I said. I think the synergy this year between the soccer program and the basketball program is going to rub off. I love their opportunity to win a PCL title for their first time in school history. I just love what Joey's done. He's a very good. He's just simply stated a very good coach, and I think he has these kids dialed in. And credit to the kids, I think they're dialed in.
We can't say nothing as the Indiana coach and his staff. Look at them. They're dialed in. They want to win.
Lob to Sorber, foul.
These boys, night in, night out, are ready to compete, and that's a reflection of their leader.
Again, I mean, just going back to look how happy he was when we won.
I'll say something that I don't think Joe wants to say. I mean, he was emotional after that game. And we want that for him too. But let's get back to the game. Let's get back to the game real quick. 3:18 left. Ryan up 2, and on the line, Thomas Sorber.
Offense for defense.
Yep.
It feels like that's going to find its way through the season now.
I think so. Sorber makes the first. (45-42), 3:18 left. Thomas Sorber. No lane violation, and Thomas gets to go. The freshman with the ball. Ikina Olozi, 6'4" freshman. Jaden Glover on the court as well. Darius Coleman, no. Sorber with a big rebound. Outlet to Michael. Michael Paris Zaza puts Ryan up 6. 2:35 and the crowd is into it. That's right, Rob. This has been a great ball game. Oh! Big three. Chance for 4.
Answers back. Wow. And the crowd sits down real quick.
That was Brandon Lee.
Huge shot. D. Will did everything he possibly could do. And
Yes, he did.
sometimes you got to give credit, right, Ted?
Sometimes you got to give credit and tip your hat.
Great play.
Looking for the 4-point play. Wow. We cut the lead to 2.
Whoa. Took 20 seconds. Clean up the court.
Take advantage. On the floor for Ryan, Williams, Paris, Sorber, Morabito, Murray, starting 5. Brandon Lee to make it a 4-point play. And he does so.
Leads back to 2.
Everett checking back in.
Offensive look.
Michael Paris brings it over half court. 2:19 left. Paris draws the foul from Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee doesn't like the call. And they've been throwing the kitchen sink at Michael Zaire. And he's handled the pressure well tonight. Great game. That's a senior leader.
And in the fourth quarter, he's been fantastic with the ball.
3-point game.
Even after turning his ankle, Ted, again. Come back with his resilience and showing. Last couple free throws.
The magic from Michaela, our trainer, getting him back and ready to go. Michael Zaire puts him up 4.
All right, Ted.
And
2 minutes left.
And he draws the biggest defensive assignment against one of the most athletic players on the court. Bad shot selection. Air ball and rebound. Williams gets it across the timeline. Dribbles right, then switches left. Williams was pressured by Coleman.
Go inside to Thomas.
That's
What are you looking for here, Ted?
We're looking to see if
A little bit of clock?
a little bit of clock, and I like Williams on the wing. ISO, get him going to his left. Murray with the ball. Our Lady Calvary product. And a timeout by Joe Zaglinski with 1:28 left.
A little bit of chest now.
Nice possession by Joe. And the Raiders. Again, we'd like to make sure we give special thanks to Mr. Ryan Simmons and of course our camera staff whose names are say it.
Natalie and Aisha.
Love it, Natalie and Aisha.
Natalie and Aisha, thank you so very much. Basketball managers doing double duty and with the media program, but we really do appreciate Mr. Simmons, who is giving a placement test tonight and running back and forth between taking care of us here and
Big great Bill Zeitz in the crowd.
Billy Zeitz is the legend, dude. He is a Ryan legend. Such a supporter of all the kids' sports. We got to get him on this side to do stats for us. Billy Stats.
I'm sure we could set up an interview with Seitz.
I
We'd have our people reach out to his people, maybe?
His agent is difficult to deal with. He's with Scott Bars.
It's a tough one.
It's a tough one. But Billy Seitz,
I'm sure we can work out the deal.
we could probably work out a deal for some swag or something. But it's great to see Billy and all the regulars that support this great program.
All right, Ted, break it down for me. What do we got?
128 left in this game. Ryan up 4. Morabito with the ball. Inbounds to Zaire Michael. They go into Sorber. Oh, cut by Williams. Loses control and he'll maintain. Ryan will maintain the ball. Minute 21 left. They've liked that cut. They've liked that inbound the play of Sorber and the back cut by Williams. I like Williams going to the hole by himself here. And he is. He dishes. Ill-advised. They kick. They step.
Whoa.
They turn down the shot.
Shuffle the feet there.
The freshman with the ball.
Green.
Lee. Brandon Lee, no. No foul. Lee again. Michael from behind. Brandon Lee cuts the game to 1.
All right. Offensive rebound, Ted.
Brandon Lee brings the Patrick School to within 1 with 55 seconds left in this fourth quarter. You watched the Patrick School collapse on Thomas on that last drive by Darren. He may have been better served just taking the ball and continuing to do it by himself. And speak of the devil, here comes Mr. Simmons, executive producer,
There he is. You get a little camera
director
shot.
of admissions.
Hey guys, everybody's gone. Finally,
Finally,
we had 100 kids take the placement test. Yep.
It's awesome. It's great stuff. Great stuff. Working late on a Tuesday night.
Mr. Simmons, we're going to have to get him as a guest and talk about all the great things at Archbishop Ryan. And if you know 7th and 8th graders that are looking to make their decision, we need to get Archbishop Ryan on your list. It's a special place, and
All right.
Mr. Simmons doing a great job.
55.3.
Darren Williams inbounding the ball.
Ryan holds 1.
Get the ball to the senior, Michael Parrish. Michael does a great job of collecting. Oh, offensive foul.
That's the right call.
All right, Marquise Samuels.
We saw him. He popped him. A little uncharacteristic.
Marquise Samuels. I disagree.
Wait a minute.
I disagree with my friend here. It looked like it was a little bit more of
Embellish?
embellishment, as they
Like
say.
an Italian soccer player?
He looked like he should be on the Fox Network playing in Qatar. Regardless, the freshman with the ball and a chance to take the lead. Ryan still holding 1. Ball in the hands of the freshman. Alozi, no,
Rebound.
missed it.
Yeah.
Thomas Sorber with a rebound, and he's fouled.
What we're talking about? A lot of basketball left still, Ted. I think these free throws could be big right here.
Well, it was a defensive substitution for the Patrick School with the insertion of Marquise Samuels, and he did his job. He drew that foul.
We had replay. It looked like Parrish just gave a little bit, just enough for the ref to call it. And luckily, it didn't
Well,
hurt us.
we're in our barn here, buddy. I'm just saying we're not playing in Piscataway or Union. I'm just saying.
Fortunately, Ted, I'm brutally honest. Both ways.
It's a blessing and a curse you have, right? Thomas Sorber, big free throw. Thomas Sorber, 51-49.
I mean, again, you talk to your kids. Don't even give them a chance to make that call. Have the discipline, which it's early. So I know when they watch their film, they're going to address some of these things. And both these teams are going to get better. This is December basketball. I mean, check these guys out in February.
Thomas short on the second, 35 seconds. They get the ball in the hands of the freshman who drives and scores and ties the game. What a first step by the freshman, Aikina Alozi. I think I'm going to need to get on his Twitter and Instagram to see where his offers are coming from. I think it's fitting that this game is tied up with 25 seconds left. It's been a really, really good basketball game.
A nameless comment. They want to know if the refs get their tolls comped back to Jersey. Some of the fans are commenting.
Are commenting about what?
They want to know if the refs get their tolls comped. Comped. We're on the way over the bridge.
Easy pass? No.
Again, that wasn't me saying it, Ted.
It's never us.
Don't hate the messenger.
You're a reporter. 51-51.
Fair question, though, maybe, right?
51-51. 26 seconds. Ted Westerveld, along with Coach, the Hall of Famer Ryan Haney, having some fun and bringing you this action from Academy Road and the refurbished gym. And just a really, really solid night of basketball tonight. Coming on the floor.
As we're wrapping things up.
Hold on, let me just do who's coming on the floor. Everett, Sorber, Parrish, Morabito, Williams. Go ahead.
Well, just take it back. This game's been great for the athletes. It's a great first game. I'm excited for the season. I'd love to see us pull this out now, right?
And a hole called on Sex Zongo on a play he did not need to make. Ryan with difficulty inbounding the ball.
I think we just found out where the refs live. It was an easy call to make.
Oh. No need for easy pass.
Nope.
Rita's Water Ice gift certificates. And Thomas Sorber with a chance to put Ryan up 2.
Looks a little sore.
He's holding his
something in his wrist.
Holding his wrist.
Shoulder,
Listen,
elbow.
I don't know. He's been getting triple and quadruple team all night. He's taking a beating. And guess what? It's funny. You talk about the tough schedule, and you talk about, we're kind of making light of some things, but this wear and tear. The first game. Okay. This is a main schedule.
It's going to test them. It's going to see where their bodies are at. Hopefully it prepares them and doesn't wear them out too much. They have to really have the mentality and discipline in the next couple of weeks till they're ready for each game, night after night. I'm confident in just being around these kids a little bit that they're going to answer that. They're going to be ready for it.
Sorber at the line.
I also think there's potential for this bench to grow.
Thomas Sorber.
It's early in the season. I think there's some kids out there that,
How do you like your big man here going in the line with 25 seconds left?
I love this.
And just being smooth on that first one.
I do think 26 seconds is a lot, but I like where he's at right now. Finishes, put us up 2 right now. There we go. Put a little pressure on them. I think some good defense now.
Anthony Gilks coming into the game for the Celtic. Look for number 21, Aikina Alozi, freshman, to get the ball. And Brandon Lee. Ryan up 2. Oh, for 3. Oh, no! KJ Satterfield draws a foul on the 3.
Well,
A la Steph Curry and Trae Young. Not sure about that one, Rye. It was a savvy play by Satterfield.
one thing about the Patrick was they have so many athletes, it's hard to just focus in on one offensively, which makes it hard for Ryan to adapt. All 5 guys can get involved offensively.
19.6 seconds left in this absolutely fun opener of the 22-23 season for the Raiders. Raiders holding 2.
Just
The Patrick School at the line with 3 free throws. KJ Satterfield makes the first. 1 point game.
Point game that you're shooting 3, right?
Yes. No. Misses.
I love it. I love it. You look around, you see the parents into it, you see some of the fans. I love it. I love it.
Patrick School staying back. Not going for any
pressure
rebound,
early in
yeah.
the season.
Tie ball game.
All knotted up.
2 out of 3 clutch free throws for
All right.
KJ Satterfield. Tie
Take the
game.
picture for me, Ted. What are we doing here?
No timeout. 19 seconds. Ball inbound to Paris.
Let's get a good look.
Pressure by Samuels. And a timeout by Coach Joe Zaglinski.
13.3.
Defensive substitution made by the Patrick School. Marquis Samuels.
Love this.
Yeah.
What
13.
set are we going to run?
We need our friend Billy Everett to let us know. He usually is in tune with that.
This could be interesting.
I say they go. They try to get the ball in the big man's hands, one way or another. Put it in his hands. 13.3 seconds. Ryan with the ball on a timeout.
Going Murray, you're going Everett.
I think you're gonna have Everett on the court for this, because if the ball does go down low, you want somewhere to kick. Obviously, Ryan would be a corner 3 option. I also like Williams with the ball, going one-on-one, driving the hoop with that left, draw the foul. Put the onus on the defense to make a play. Put the onus on the officials to make a call. But actually, the officials, I think, have done a very, very good job tonight.
Yeah, all kidding aside, the refs have been fair. They haven't been an issue in this game. They haven't been the reason for either side.
Actually, looks like Ryan Everett's going to inbounds.
Okay.
13.3 seconds.
Darren Williams on the bench.
Morabito, Murray, Sorber, Zaire with the ball. They're going to give it to him. They're going to let him take it to the hoop. Or no. 5 seconds. 4. 3 seconds. And in a similar
Got
fashion,
extra basketball on the first night.
free basketball. We are overtime, and right down that play.
That's not what we wanted. Got sloppy.
That was the second time at the end of the half. End of the half, it was the same thing. So, as a coach, when you go back and start breaking the game down, little details, right?
We're going to clean that up.
You had a possession at the end of the half with the ball.
Didn't get a look.
Didn't get a look. And then you have a chance for the game. And you didn't get a look. So it's just some of the things that a really, really good team, some of the little details that I don't care what you say, you can't replicate that in practice. I think you need game experience in a lot of this.
Yes, you're going to learn from the game, experience, the peaks and valleys of the season. And right now, you have a chance to win this game. You're going to overtime with a national school with that much talent. If I told you we were going to go overtime before the game started, Ted, would you have been happy with that?
It's funny you say that, because absolutely, when you walked on the court and watched warm-ups, the absolute size of the Packers school, there's not a player they didn't have a starter under 6'3". And Ryan's big in their own, but not that big. I mean,
No, not man for man.
This team put a 7'3" player on the floor, and he didn't come back in the second half. He didn't look that bad.
No.
so really kudos to Coach Zaglinski and the staff and the kids for being ready for this game. 4 minutes overtime.
4-minute overtime period?
Yep. And before you ask me, no, it doesn't go to free throws at the end if it's tied. That's just a
Don't put it on the spot.
We're going to put it on the spot. Now, we're going to play till we get a winner. On the floor.
You learned at the World Cup the last 2 days.
On the floor for the Raiders. Morabito, Paris, Sorber, Everett, and Murray.
Not a good joke for the Spanish, right?
Looks like we're having some words. Brandon Lee and Michael Paris. Dog mentality.
All right. Let the smack begin. Silver's doing it with a smile on his face.
I think travel! No! Yes! Play right in front of us. We couldn't.
I'm to get wet too, buddy.
Travel call. It was a travel. And you saw that matchup happening.
Surprised they didn't call a foul. Hold on.
In time. And there's a warning. Coach Joe letting everybody know about the great food down at the Parkwood Shopping Center. Pizza.
Pat's
Hoagies.
Pizza, Rings
Pat's,
Deli.
Rings
Come
Deli,
Ted,
come on.
You gotta ring it off.
I'll bring it off. Little feisty here in the fourth quarter. I like it.
The Rings Deli defensive play of the games might be that block we saw earlier.
Down to Sorber. Sorber double team. As soon as he touches the ball, Morabito pumps. He drives. Dishes. Murray to the hoop.
Welcome to the game.
Great pump and drive by Rocco Morabito. And a great take, strong take to the hole by Jaden Murray. Really good to see him do that in overtime. There is a player down. Ryan up 2.
You guys are killing it. Calling a classic here.
Instant classic.
Instant classic, Mr. Simmons. He's going to have us to play-by-play class. Second semester, senior year. That's an easy A. You know, I said on air, Mr. Simmons, that you were one of my son's favorite teachers. You were the senior easy A guy. Is that cool to say? That's fine to say, right?
No, that's not what they say.
That is what they say. 55-53. Archbishop Ryan up. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in this overtime period.
You have to say 2 Hail Marys.
Listen, Mr. Simmons, you can't be for that. Either you're going to get over here and be part of the crew. You can't be either way. You can't be a peanut gallery guy. But no, we're great. Thank you so much for setting all this up for us.
I think we'll get some upgrades after Christmas.
Listen, if you're listening, we hope that feel free to make some donations would be good. Constructive criticism, good.
Anybody out there wanting to market themselves, little marketing dollars, some advertisement money?
We're looking to monetize this, but
you want to buy me and Ted an umbrella in case it rains anytime during the season, let us know.
So to give everybody a little bit of we are in the back row of the new bleachers that go up against the soccer field, and apparently there's a few pinholes up there, and we've been getting rained on for the last half hour, but this game is worth it.
Not used to this, Ted.
Really nice crowd here for this opener. Like we said, they have a tough schedule. They're going to Westchester to play Malvern Interact next week. They're headed down to Malvern. Or I said headed down to the Matha. Archbishop Ryan is back home on December 16th at 7 o'clock against another big school, St. Francis, and that'll be shown on the Black Pager Network, which is a great basketball site in our region. DeMarco does a great job at that. It looks like, and we apologize, injured player on the floor.
His father went out there. It's a shame. We never want to see that. It's part of the game.
Looks like he just took maybe a little bit. But seems he's walking on his own, little shook. But working on his own power.
I mean, not the head,
That was Sexongo. And looks like he's okay. We'll get him checked out. 55-53, 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. Again, thanks for listening.
Ryan holds 2. Murray with his first bucket of the season, right?
I think that was Murray's first bucket, and it was a big one. Ryan Everett on the defensive end, drawing the freshman.
Yes.
Coleman, no. Oh! Foul on Everett. The gentle push. That's going to put Coleman at the line for the Patrick School.
His hand on him.
That was a foul.
Just enough, right?
Yep, that's again. Patrick School misses the big. They have really struggled. I hope that there is a class tomorrow at 3 o'clock called Free Throw Shooting 101. They've had a difficult time, and if you're going to play that high-profile schedule, you better make your free throws. They're still in this ball game. Please don't get me wrong. It's been a really good game.
That class might be when they get back to this.
Good to see Saxongo get back in the game.
These kids are housed.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
I didn't see that. Michael Parrish with the ball. 3:10 left. 1 point lead. And Michael Parrish has been the general all night on the floor for Ryan.
Love to see his turnover ratio. I don't think he's had one in the fourth or overtime.
Morabito with the ball. Another one. Big possession in the Sorber.
We hold one.
Sorber guarded by Fawaz. Sorber, double, triple team. Goes up. Fights for his own rebound. Scrambled. Now out comes the Celtics. Everett goes for the steal. Doesn't get it. And smooth is Jaden Glover. And they take the lead. Ball goes into Morabito. And just like that, Ryan down one. Sorber with the ball over the
I think
timeline.
something's going on with Darren Williams.
Yeah, I think so too. We haven't seen him. I think he's holding his wrist.
I'm trying to get a look at the bench. I see it. I can't tell if he's got anything on it or not.
2:15 left. Michael Zaire Parrish holding the ball.
They got him something in these rafters, Ted.
Dribble handoff to Ryan Everett. Morabito with the right, looks to get in the lane. He looks, pumps, shoots. No good. Little
Good look.
Good look.
I like the pump fake.
I like the pump fake and keep shooting, young man.
I'm okay with that.
Absolutely. 56-55, 146 left.
All right, now we're on the other end of this. We're down one. Looking for a defensive stop. See what we can do, right?
Zongo with the ball. 135. Guarded by Murray. Parrish. Guarding Glover. Oh, a strip! And Parrish. Nice all by Zongo. Oh! Oh, Michael catches the ball on the floor.
Wet.
Morabito falls.
What's going on over there?
What a scramble. Michael hobbling. Only four
Again?
players down. Yes. Ifaola Fawaz. 58-55. Zaire staying in the game. Michael not. Joey calls a timeout and he's got to get Parrish off the floor. And it was an odd play. Parrish drove, rebound, and he's on his back. And as Morabito comes in, he can't step on Michael Parrish, laying in the lane. And the ball goes to Parrish, and then it tries to come up. That was an odd play. Unfortunate, unlucky, as they say, for Archbishop Ryan. They have the ball, down 3. No timeouts left. Both teams in the double bonus, so that means free throws. Possession hour belongs to Archbishop Ryan.
We're not. That's
58-55, out on the floor for Archbishop Ryan. Sorber, a tired Thomas Sorber. He's been all over the place, both ends, blocks, steals.
sound like someone's eating
Yeah.
burrito.
Sorber, Everett, Murray. Back comes Christian Durham and Rocco Morabito. Michael Parrish. Looks like he's going to check back in if he can. Ryan Everett with the ball. It's Thomas Sorber.
Down 3.
Morabito with the ball. 48 seconds left. Everett finds Murray. Murray might have gotten away with a walk there. Morabito tries to dribble a handoff. Well defended. Celtic good defense. They get the ball in low to Sorber. Kicks to Everett. Swing. Durham with the three. Christian Durham. Welcome to Archbishop Ryan. Tie ball game. Yes. Steal by Murray.
Let's go win it now. Come on.
20 seconds left. Everett with the ball.
Feeling it. Don't no timeout. Play the game.
Ryan has no timeouts. 10 seconds. Rocco Morabito wants the ball. They're going to give it to Rocco. 7 seconds. They go into Sorber. Sorber for three. Sorber as time runs out. Wins the game for Archbishop Ryan. 61. And I just want to let everybody know he is the real deal. Thomas Sorber with the three. 61-58 victory in overtime as the time expires. What a way to end this ball game.
What a way to start the season 10.
Unbelievable. And this place is going crazy.
You better make some more room up in them Raptors. We're going to be retiring more numbers.
Let me tell you something. Unbelievable performance by Thomas Sorber, Jr.
Night.
Wow.
A lot of credit to the Patrick School. What a great first game. Both teams full of talent.
I'm so very impressed with the Patrick School. Their schedule's amazing too. I'll be sure to be following. I'll be looking to follow on a lot of those players. 61-58 for the opener, and your Archbishop Ryan Raiders go into the locker room 1-0. Listen, I'm telling you, that's a harbinger of things to come, as they said.
Absolutely, man. Christian, transfer in. He's been talking to me all year.
He's like,
Mr. Simmons.
Come on over, Mr. Simmons.
He's like, Mr. Simmons, think I'm going to get a chance to play? Think I'm going to get some minutes? I said, Christian, I said, I think the coach is really good at getting the best out of his players. So I think he'll find a spot for you.
Talk about. I'll tell you what. Houston inside the game, and he didn't get a lot of time in the second half, if anything at all.
He found
him and Murray with points in
where to
overtime.
put him in.
When I tell you that these kids are dialed in, and that the coach is dialed in, he just pressed the right buttons there. Listen, they had two previous possessions before time expired at the end of the first half and end of the second half were awful.
Big result.
They looked very composed in that possession, and the possession before, obviously with the three. Wow, great things to come.
Watch out.
Watch out for us. Well, listen, hopefully you're still listening. Thank you for staying with us. It's been a great game. You'll see a lot of us on social media promoting the next time that we'll be presenting games to you, but you're going to see a lot of us this year. Please make sure that you stay with us and keep in touch with this team. Send the link to your friends and family. Let's get a lot of views. Again, we'd like to thank Mr. Bloom and the Pep Band. We'd like to thank our cheerleaders for coming out for night one. And, of course, the executive producer, person who we couldn't do it with, Mr. Ryan Simmons, who may like to be on air a little bit more than we think. And you're more than welcome to be on air. So on behalf of Ryan Haney, our Hall of Fame coach, this is Ted Westervelt. We're signing off. Have a great night, and we'll see you this weekend.
All right. Yep, just hit stop streaming, guys. Right there.